Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Little Tica and Big Eats. As always, I'll be your host, Ari, and on tonight's episode, it's going to be a quick one, a simple one. It's a treat, and we're going to be making our delicious and easy tomato soup with our super tasty prosciutto and Fontina cheese grilled cheese. So let's get started. All right, guys. So first, we are going to be using our Instant Pot because it is so much faster for cooking the tomatoes. So we are going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil. We are going to be using 3 tablespoons of butter. 1 tablespoon of garlic. 3 tomatoes sliced, and 1 whole onion sliced. We're going to be adding a little sprinkle of lemon juice to combat that acidity from the tomatoes. A cup of water, just enough to simmer our veggies. Or maybe another half cup of water. We are now going to be placing this back into our Instant Pot for 7 minutes on the heat setting. All right, while our soup is cooking, we are gonna simply prepare a small little pan for our grilled cheese with a little bit of butter. Now we are going to get our sandwich ready. In this case, I am going to be using our Hawaiian buns. I believe that they're extra sweet and make this a lot tastier. I've sliced it in the middle and super easy. We're gonna sprinkle in a little bit of our spicy mustard and spread that throughout. Next, we're going to go in with a little bit of our pesto. And also spread that throughout. Now, my all-time favorite cheese for this specific soup and grilled cheese is our Bel Giosso Fontina. So, we are simply going to grab a couple of slices and layer them. This cheese is quite tasty, so we don't need that much. We are then going to be topping it off with our delicious prosciutto. You can use as much as you like. In this case, I tear it apart a little bit and try to evenly distribute it. Let's go in with a little more. Beautiful. And don't forget 1 more slice of our Fontina across the way. Let's make sure we top that off. And on our little trusty pan at a medium heat, we're going to definitely be grilling this delicious sandwich. Okay, guys, now our Instant Pot has gone off. And here are our tomatoes, our onions, and everything we mixed in here. Now, let's get our blender ready. And we are simply going to be transferring the contents of our Instant Pot into our blender and blending it until it's fully pureed. All right, guys, we have pureed our soup and we've placed it in a nice clear container. Now we're simply gonna add the seasonings that we like. For example, for me, you guys know that I love a good little bit of the chicken bouillon. So we're just going to be sprinkling about 1/3 of the package. Not too much, just some flavor. Then we're gonna sprinkle in a little bit of salt. And last but not least, a little bit of black pepper. Let's give this a good stir. Love the texture. There we go. And now we're going to let this sit for a few minutes until our grilled cheese is done. And we're going to come back for our favorite part. Let's put it together. All right, guys. Our delicious grilled cheese is now done. So now we are simply going to grab a knife and cut along the lines, making very little bite-sized grilled cheeses. Another one. Press that, but try not to split it so that we can just cut right through the prosciutto and every little sandwich has a perfect bite. Now we get to put it together. So we grab our cute little dish, a cute little bowl, and we are simply gonna go ahead and pour in our soup into our bowl. Beautiful. You can add as much as you'd like. That's enough for me. Now we're simply going to garnish a little bit with a little basil. And don't forget, guys, if you'd like to add a little more salt or pepper, be my guest. And last, but certainly not least, let's place our beautiful grilled cheese bite sandwiches on our plate. And I'd say that's about as delicious as it gets. Nice, cozy little treat for these cold days. And there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Little Tica and Big Eats. I hope you enjoy this, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Mwah! Ciao!